How's it going, everyone? We've got some PlayStation news and updates to cover in this video. Quite a lot of talk around the Forza Horizon 5 sales numbers that are going around right now. Now, the validity of this remains to be seen. It did come from a LinkedIn page that has since been edited. Find it a little bit funny, but let's take the number for what it is, and it kind of goes to show how big of an IP Forza Horizon is. We'll talk all about that. On top of that, a game that'll be hitting PlayStation Plus Extra in the month of July will be getting a major patch and update. We'll talk that, and one of my more anticipated games for the rest of 2025 has gotten a bit of an update with an extended gameplay look. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But right off the bat, as someone has dug up Harrison B of Turn 10 Studios, his LinkedIn page, and I gotta say, my apologies to this guy. This guy probably updated his page or noted on his page as a throwaway line, and now you've got all these people on social media talking about him. But guess what? The sleuths on social media are gonna find their information, and then it is on me to talk about it, to make some content, you know what I'm saying? But this individual from Turn 10 Studios, who Turn 10 unfortunately faced a lot of layoffs. Hopefully this individual is doing fine. But yeah, very unfortunate situation. Turn 10 often acts as a support studio for Playground, and I believe that's what they're transitioning into if Forza Motorsport is in fact being shelved. But this is a game designer of Turn 10 Studios, and one of the elements noted on his LinkedIn page, which has since been edited from what I can see, I don't believe this is there anymore, but created cross-platform feature designs enabling Forza Horizon 5 PS5 2025 to sell 2 million units in 1 month on PlayStation 5 alone. That is insane. 2 million copies for a game that came out 4 years ago is absolute insanity. Given that this game was released at $60, they baked in the fake early access gimmick for a game that came out 4 years ago, which at that point, you just gotta respect the hustle. Like, there are times where I'm like, man, fake early access is so annoying, or a lot of business practices in gaming are so annoying. But when you can do fake early access for a 4-year-old game and be like, nah, you're getting the game early, just give us $100, bro, you got my respect at that point. That level of hustling has to be respected. And Forza Horizon 5, I think, is one of those games that even at a delay is gonna sell incredibly well. We've seen it with the PlayStation PC releases that some games do really, really well, others not so much, and it really varies case by case, and it's not just about being an exceptionally well done game. I don't know how well Indiana Jones did on PlayStation 5, but I'm pretty sure it didn't sell 2 million copies in the first month. Maybe it got close. I don't think it hit the numbers of Forza Horizon 5, and what's interesting is Indiana Jones is a game that came out, what, 4, 5, 6 months? I think 4 months after its initial release on Xbox, and it's not pulling the numbers that Forza Horizon is. And why I'm bringing up Indiana Jones is Indiana Jones is a really good game. I love that game. I thought that game was great. Did I think it was a game worthwhile for $70? I mean, that's a debate to be had, but it goes to show that it's not just about delivering a high-quality game. There are other factors on success in gaming, just in gaming alone, not just about these delayed releases. But you look at, if you want to keep it to delayed releases, look at a Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade did incredibly well on PC when it was released in June, outpacing games like Spider-Man 2, albeit Spider-Man 2 was a dog crap pile of trash port, God of War Ragnarok, and Last of Us Part 2. It destroyed all of those games, and let's be honest, Stellar Blade, while I did really like the game, from a critical reception standpoint, because this is beyond my own opinion, from a general critic standpoint, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, and Last of Us Part 2 all did way better than Stellar Blade, yet Stellar Blade was the game that sold better. You know what game also did better than God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, and Last of Us Part 2? Ghost of Tsushima. That came out at a 4-year delay as well on PC, yet that game did better than some of those aforementioned games. So it's interesting on what these delayed releases, how they're received. Now, I think Forza is one of those cases that this is an IP that is integral to Microsoft's identity. It's been so attached to Microsoft, not to mention Forza Horizon 5 is an amazing game, but also that novelty of it coming to PlayStation. There's something to that that'll dissipate over time, but as long as they do high-quality Forza Horizon games, I mean, whenever Forza Horizon 6 comes out, that game is gonna do incredibly well as well. I totally believe that, but great to see this game be successful. It's an amazing game, and I think as far as content goes, you got a lot of replayability in it, and it's just one of those games, man. These days, you got long days at work, you come home, you want to kick back, relax, listen to a podcast, watch some of The Office on the side, and play a game. Forza Horizon fits that category really well. You know what game's been fitting that category for me recently? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I think these days, games like that are just in. People, not everybody wants to play action-heavy Souls-like game 24/7, so when you have a more kick-back, relaxed kind of a game like a Forza Horizon 5, that resonates with people. I do believe that resonates with people, especially as we're getting older, and, you know, as great as Lies of P Overture might be, shout out to them adding an easy difficulty. That's not the type of game that I want to play perpetually all the time. I think there is a lot of room for these games that let us kick back, relax, chill a little bit, and I think Forza Horizon fits that criteria really well. Moving on from that, I do want to note that Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, which will be headed to PlayStation Plus Extra as a part of the games catalog, which the extra games catalog in July actually looks fairly decent, will be getting a PlayStation 5 Pro patch. It's actually live right now. I think this game is a little underrated. I don't think it's blowaway, but from a narrative standpoint, I find it fairly compelling. And then the atmosphere, the visuals, all of that is quite good. Gameplay is a little bit mundane, but whatever. It's fine for what it is as a PS Plus Extra title, and was done by Don't Nod Entertainment, the same people that brought you Life is Strange, and a game that I go to bat for all the time, Vampire. I think Vampire is a low-key banger, but yeah, Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden, now upgraded for PlayStation 5 Pro, so if you are waiting for that to come to PS Plus Extra and you have a PS5 Pro, more reason to check it out as that game has been enhanced. Lastly, I do want to note that Mafia: The Old Country has gotten a gameplay extended look. This is a 9-minute gameplay video, and I think this game is shaping up real nicely. I think a lot of the issues people had with this game is another outlet did a preview, and it seemed like some of the gameplay got a little bit it didn't look amazing, but I feel like the video from Mafia's official channel looks pretty good. Am I saying it looks like the absolute greatest game of all time? No, but I think this is exactly what I would want out of a Mafia game, and best of all, you've got more focus to it. It is more linear, which I am all about. I think that's what Mafia should be. I think Mafia should be a focused experience. Love the visuals in the game, and the fact that it's $50, I really hope people do support it. Now, at the end of the day, it's a $50 game, but it'll probably be, what, a 12 to 15 hour experience, which to me, totally up my alley. I am all for that look, but I am in a position where I play a lot of games, and not every game being 60-70 hours is a huge W to me. I know some people, they buy games based on what they're gonna get the most content out of, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is your money. You are allowed to value whatever you want out of a game, but there is an audience that they have a finite number of hours that they can contribute to gaming, and they don't want every game to be 80-90 hours long, and to have a Mafia Old Country priced accordingly, it is going to be a focused, hopefully all killer, no filler type of experience that's totally up my alley. After playing all of the Assassin's Creeds of the world and these bloated open world games, and even Mafia 3, I think Mafia: The Old Country is something that is going to be totally up my alley. And I loved Mafia 1 and 2, and I even liked Mafia 3, but Old Country, I think, is shaping up quite nicely. So definitely be on the lookout for that, and I think that video looks great. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts. Forza Horizon 5 doing incredibly well on PlayStation by the looks of it. 2 million copies sold in just a month. That is an outstanding number. I would not be expecting those kinds of numbers from the Hellblade 2s of the world, but Forza Horizon, Gears of War, I think is going to crush it. I think Gears of War is going to slaughter these numbers, and I think that game is going to do very well. That's going to be one of those cases as soon as they put the marketing push on Gears of War, once it's on the PlayStation banners and whatnot, the dashboard, so to speak, it's going to do very well, and that's going to be one, the day it comes out, people are going to be like, oh my god, Gears of War is on PlayStation, let me go buy that. I really think that game is going to do incredibly well. So look out for that. Banishes Ghost of New Eden gets a PlayStation Plus patch enhancement, so you can check that out with PS Plus Extra later this month. And Mafia, the Old Country's gameplay extended look, is alive. I think the game looks great, so be on the lookout for that as well, coming out in early August. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.